Well, welcome back to my channel, and this is part 4 of the Marfoogletv News Veterans Charity Fraud. In this video, I'm going to show you how Terry France was on board and was all for it to go after Adam. He was going to send paperwork to the Attorney General. He knew all these people, all these military people. He's well connected, and he was angry, and it was clear. Matthew made it clear that it was for selling t-shirts, okay? It was all clear. But then something happened. I think the pocket got padded. Well, let's see. All right, this is going to be a good one.
How deep this rabbit hole goes.
The charity guy's acting a little distant lately. He was all about it at first. And what's crazy is these are big tech. They can make people shut up or pay people off. But this guy who is out there acting like he's there for our military, there for our veterans, there for the citizens, he is committing fraud, pocketing money. And we have 100% evidence I'm going to show you tonight, using you, using me, using all of us. These guys are big tech, media, vice presidents, executives types that learned that they could use YouTube and media tactics that they have to scam the nation.
Marfoogletv and Dex, you're scamming veteran charities, pocketing the money. 501c3 charitable organizations, and God knows what else, because you're patent development and software development and who you guys are linked to. Fact is please do not send any funds to them or purchase any items they say benefits Cars for Heroes. It does not benefit our organization. We are sending info to the Attorney General of the state of Kansas, Attorney General to the state of Florida, and also state of Washington, as we have operations in these areas. Terry France, Car from Heroes.
Okay, so you're going to hear a conversation between Snafu Snaps 3 and Terry France from Cars for Heroes, and Snafu Snaps is explaining to him what has occurred, that Adam used his name and he got the money. And when you listen to Terry France, he's all about going after him. Matthew even mentions the t-shirts, that they were 4 t-shirts that he was selling. Okay, this is important, okay? So listen to this conversation and I'll get back to you.
Yeah, this Cars for Heroes in Kansas.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, I have a question for you. My name is Matthew Sims, and we are looking into we do like audits and things like that, and we watch out for veteran type charities out there. And there's some kind of things that we found that we wanted to verify with you guys, because it's not looking like it's matching up. And it's okay, because we're working on talking to the right people, because this goes pretty deep. You guys might not be the only ones who are victims to this. I had a few other people call you guys this week to try and see if we could get some communication between you guys. We need to know if there's a big YouTuber out there. I've worked with them personally for like 5+ years, just dealing with them. And they have been promoting Cars for Heroes, a charity, saying that they were going to give you 100% of donations to you. He went on camera a few years ago.
Okay, I want you to remember that. Snafu Snaps just told Terry France that this happened a few years ago. That's important.
He said he paid you guys off.
We are still doing the charity drive on the Mafia shirts. 100% since day one of these shirts is gone. The profit has gone to Cars for Heroes. The profit has gone to Cars for Heroes. The profit has gone to Cars for Heroes.
So hold up a second, Adam. You're telling your subscribers, all those thousands upon thousands of people, that you have already sent the money to Cars for Heroes. And don't give me no BS that it was in some third party, because you never set up Teespring. That's already been proven. Okay? I mean, I can call Teespring and ask them. I might even do that, but I don't think I need to. It's clear. You didn't have the badge. You didn't have it set up. It was going to you in your PayPal, whatever, you and Dex. But here, we just heard you tell all your subs that 100% went to them already. It's been sent to them. What's up? Explain yourself, please. Everybody wants to know.
I do want to address something. A lot of people, well, I should say a few people have commented about something that has been gone around. Some people were asking questions, and actually it was brought to our attention by one of our mods, Ilea, actually. And
Yeah, it wasn't just some people or a few people. It was me, LCJC family, Snafu Snaps, West Virginia Prepared Mind, Vlad Goots, and AURA. A lot of people were asking, what did you do with the money? When did you send it? Did you send it? What happened? And you see, guys, when he says that, oh, they got information from one of their mods, no, from one of their pit bulls. Okay, so Ilea has taken the place of Snafu Snaps. She hasn't done hit pieces or anything like that, but she does go into chat rooms, into other people's channels, and she copies and pastes anything she finds, and she sends it. She goes and reports right back to Dex and Adam. Okay, this is what we always did when we were in those back rooms. We would go around and we would go to certain channels and we would look for anything that was important or anything about the Shauna issue, copy and paste it, or screenshot. It was mostly screenshot, and we'd that night at the end of of Adam's show or whatever, boom, we'd paste it right there, or we'd show it to him and say, look, so and so said this. We would paste it into a chat that we had open in Discord. So Ilea's doing the same thing. She's going into chat rooms and she's taking screenshots and reporting back to her boss, Adam. She did this with me because I don't think it was CJ Blaze or Lisa. I'm pretty sure it was Ilea. When I first got my wrench taken away and found out why, that it was because I was going against Jacob Israel, the blasphemous fool. I was going against him, and that's why I got the boot, because by going against one of his collabs, I was digging into their pocket, and they didn't like that, so they gave me the boot, which is fine. But he only knew that I was in those chats talking about it, that I was upset as to why, and then I started finding out the lies. But anyway, he only knew about all that because his little pet bull was going around taking screenshots of everything I said and any chat I went
she
to.
pointed out that some folks were asking questions about a previous fundraiser that we did all the way back in 2019. It was a month-long period when we actually did a fundraiser. After a finished fundraiser for somebody else, we did one for Cars for Hero.
Okay, Adam, let's clarify. When you say after the previous one ended, no, mine didn't end. You shut it down. It wasn't even open 4 weeks, Adam. And you weren't supposed to do anything with it. You gave it to CJ and Lisa to handle. Apparently they didn't want to, but when you do something like that, you're not supposed to shut it down so that you could start one to make money for yourself. Okay? Because that's all you did. And, you know, that was a pretty messed up thing to do. It really was. My husband had died. There was no insurance policy. I could have used the money that would have come through further, but you got greedy. Not me. You told the mods, Lena's greedy. LCJC's greedy. And she's using the GoFundMe to make money off her husband's death. I didn't set it up. You set it up. And less than a month later, you shut it down because you started your own fundraiser lying about it being for a charity. And you collected the money. That's what happened. So let's not say try and be holier than thou with the, after we started one and it was over. Mine was not over. You shut it down. Okay? So let's just keep that clear.
Yeah, this car for Hero is in Kansas. to we do like audits and things like that, and we watch out for veteran type charities out there. And there's some kind of things that we found that we wanted to verify with you guys because it's not looking like it's matching up. And it's okay because we're working on talking to the right people because this goes pretty deep. You guys might not be the only ones who are victims to this. I had a few other people call you guys this week to try to see if we could get some communication between you guys. We need to know if there's a big YouTuber out there. I've worked with them personally for like 5+ years, just dealing with them. And they have been promoting Cars for Heroes charity, saying that they were going to give you 100% of donations to you. He went on camera a few years or 2 years back and said that he didn't, or he said he paid you guys off. We called you guys or got information from you guys about 2 weeks after that, and you guys told us that no, you still never got nothing from him or whatever. And apparently you guys did reach out. A year or something gone by, but again, there's a lot of things going on with this that's pretty big, so it takes time for things like this. We wanted to verify if you guys received any donations from Marfoogletv News at all. At all. At all. But we kind of figured 100% you guys were one of the charities that he scammed, and I was like, there's so many veterans that just one between us want to apologize. Like, this guy's scum, but two, we can get him. Right? And I figured that we need a statement. We already have this stuff from you back in the day, apparently, from when we reached out the first time. If I could get some kind of statement, email from you, from you guys that you have not received a dime to this date. Because again, he went on for months and months and months saying 100% donations go to you guys. Not, and he was 10, 20, like, this is bad, but you guys aren't the only ones.
He had been promoting those Mafia shirts. And 3 years down the road now, and he had promoted them for months and months and months, and he was saying that 100% of donations go to the people, to these guys, okay? 3 years down the road, this man has never paid Cars for Heroes. He has frauded the donator. He has frauded Cars for Heroes. He has frauded veterans. He's frauded everyone. So this email was me checking with Cars for Heroes. And we have been informed that Marfoogletv and News is raising money to sell shirts and stating they are sending proceeds to Cars for Heroes. We have been informed that Marfoogletv and News is raising money to sell shirts. We have been informed that Marfoogletv and News is raising money to sell shirts. We have been informed that Marfoogletv and News is raising money to sell shirts.
Now, Snafu Snaps, in the phone call to Terry Franz, Cars for Heroes, verbatim told him it was about t-shirt sales. In this email from Terry France, he acknowledges it was for t-shirts. He says that he's going to contact the Attorney General. He says that he's not okay with it. I mean, he was on board with all of this, okay? So when you hear the conversation with Snafu Snaps to Terry France after Adam got a hold of him, he's singing a whole different tune. He's a completely different tune. So you're going to hear that. And all of this is going to show you that Terry France is lying.
A 501c3 charitable organization that assists veterans, active duty, military, first responder, police, firefighters, EMTs, and their families to obtain free basic transportation. We have been helping people since 1996. To this date, 7/25 of 22. And again, statute of limitations are when you report it. 5 years, Marfoogle. You've committed criminal felony charity fraud on a veteran charity, my friend. But anyways, it says, since 7/25 of 2022, we have not received any funds from this organization, which would be Marfoogletv and News. Please do not send any funds to them or purchase any items they say benefits Cars for Heroes. It does not benefit our organization. We are sending info to the Attorney General of State of Kansas, Attorney General State of Florida, also Attorney General State of Washington, as we have operations in these areas. The founder, Car for Heroes, Terry France.
So clearly here, it is obvious to everyone that Terry France was on board. He knew it was about t-shirts. He knew it was a few years ago, and he was not okay with it. He was upset about it. He was not happy about it. and he was going to send it to the Attorney General. He did not need proof of anything. All he needed to do was, help Snafu, do the reporting and stuff. And he was all on it. But in the conversation that you're going to hear, all of a sudden he's backflipping.
He has fake legal departments, which is not legal. We've been on your trail, Marfoogle, and we know that you've been scrubbing videos.
That was pretty sweet. Just make sure to support any Foogle family member that has a channel. That's what we're here for. We're here to back you guys up, and we're here to bring you guys together.
So, Adam, explain to me how you bring people together, okay? Because as far as your channel, it was your subs and your mods that boosted your channel up, not you. Okay, you did not do that. Your subs did. Us mods did. So explain to me how you want everyone to support our channels when you were talking behind my back from day one, telling the other mods that I'm greedy, that I can't be trusted, that I'm in cahoots with Shauna. I'm still talking to her. I'm the mole. I'm giving her all this information. You had this whole storyline made up about me during the time of my husband's passing. I was so devastated during that time. You told them all these horrible things and then told them that you stopped my GoFundMe because you found out that I didn't need the money. Well, how did you find that out? And what made you believe that I did not need that help? But there you were, telling everybody this. Why? So that when you shut my GoFundMe down after just a few weeks and started yours, the other mods, nobody would question it. They would say, you go, Adam, you do it. Shut it down. She's greedy. She doesn't need the money. Well, I got my truck repoed. We still don't have heat because I can't afford to get my central air fixed. I'm praying a lot. You have no idea what I've been through financially. Okay? So here you are making millions off of people's data with Dex. So explain to me how you want everyone to support each other and how you're all about that, but here you take away my support system, which were all the mods, one of which was a psychologist, which was Kim, WV Prepared Mind. And the one time me and her were actually talking, and I would have found out she was a psychologist and probably would have talked to her even more because I really needed the help then. I could have really used her to help me work through my husband's death. But you went in that Discord and you yelled at me and said that I was trying to create meetings and stuff with other mods, and I wasn't. Me and her we're just talking. And I had no idea that you made Dex's wife, Michelle, head mod, which me and you would agree there would be no head mod. And that was another game that we played on Shauna, during the whole fighting thing, is everyone would, be in other channels and everyone would, this was Michelle's idea, Dex's wife, to tell everyone, hey, let's just call Lena head mod and just laugh at Shauna, because, Shauna thought that she was gotten rid of so that I could be head mod, which was so not true, Shauna. It was not true. I never wanted to be head mod. And after you left, I told Adam there should be no head mod. We're old enough, we're adults, we can do this on our, together, you don't need a head mod. Well, they made Lex head mod. And when you heard us in that one channel that night and everyone was calling me head mod, that was Lex's idea. That was Michelle's idea to do that, to laugh at you. But I was never made head mod, ever. And I didn't want there to be a head mod. But when I was gone and came back a few weeks later or a month later, whatever, I found out that Michelle was head mod. Well, I didn't know that. I'm sorry. I didn't find that out till way later. But she was running the show like she was head mod. And sometimes I questioned, like, why is she leading the group? Because when I left, Dex told everybody that his wife was now head mod. So I just wanted to clarify that with you, that I had no desire, never tried, never wanted to. And I know you thought that I did. I swear to you on everything that I love that I did not want to be head mod. I told Adam there should be no head mod. Because when you're the boss of something and you go into with the other people, they don't want to talk to you. And I didn't want that. I wanted to talk to the other mods, the other girls. But Adam, you took away my support system during that time and caused everyone to abandon me, where they wouldn't even talk to me. So how do you call that getting everyone together and supporting a support system? How do you do that? How do you live with yourself? How do you sleep? And how does your wife sleep with you, knowing what you do to people? Oh, I forgot it's about the money. Show me the money. That's the root of all evil. And that's what you and Dex care about, is the money. You're going to pay for what you boys have done, what you children have done. Father's watching. Oh, that's another thing, Father. You have an issue with me saying Father. Well, you might want to read your Bible, mister. I went to missionary school, or whatever it was you went to, seminary school. I don't even think that's true. But the Bible is clear. Call nobody your father except him. And you have some fixation about Mormonism. Well, let me tell you something about Mormons, okay? I'd rather be sitting next to them in heaven being judged than next to you. Because let me tell you something, I have never met a Mormon that was not kind, loving, giving of themselves, never asked for nothing of themselves, would do anything for you. They're good people. Just because they follow wrong doctrine, just like every other religion. We all have wrong doctrine. That's why I left all the churches and I just followed the Father. Did you hear me? Our Father, our Creator. Call no one else your Father but Him. But you're on some fixation that because I call him Father, I'm Mormon. I joined the Mormon church for a year and a half way back when, yeah. Until I found out about the doctrine, just like all the other religions. But for some reason, you made that a big deal between the other mods. Why? Don't you find that he is your father? I find that most people can't even say that because we're not used to it. Because they made us so used to calling our earth father, our earth dad, father. Father's Day, Mother's Day. We're not supposed to do that. They're our mom and dad. That's it. Our Father is our creator, and we're to call him our Father. So you and your little fixation about me calling him Father, there are a lot of people that call him Father. The believers, the truthers, the ones that know the truth. So let's just get that clear, okay? You couldn't, you are not even in the realm of being able to sit next to a Mormon. You don't even come close to their ethics and their love and their kindness and who they are as people. I've been to a lot of churches, and let me tell you something. They are the most wonderful, loving, amazing group of people. They ask for nothing for themselves, completely giving of themselves. You might want to get to know one or two and learn who your father is and learn how to behave in this world, because you follow your father, the devil.
I do want to point something out. This is pretty bad.
Mr. Terry actually, Cars for Heroes, 3 years of Lead on the Road, basically told us they received no funds whatsoever. Not one dime, 3 years. But again, Adam has already said they paid them off.
We need a statement. We already have this stuff from you back in the day, apparently. We need a statement. We already have this stuff from you back in the day, apparently. We need a from when we reached out the first time. If I could get some kind of statement, email from you, from you guys that you have not received a dime to this date. Because again, he went on for months and months and months saying 100% donations go to you guys, not 10, and he would go 10, 20. Like, this is bad, but you guys aren't the only ones. And I kind of figured, and we had been just trying to get a hold of you guys. And once we get what we're working on to the right proper people, then you might hear back from us or them as well. But right now, we're just rounding everyone up that this guy is scammed, charities, veterans, things like that, blah, blah, blah. We're just going step by step. And if you send me an email with what you need to know, okay, I'll put something together and email it back to you. Okay, hold on. What is let me get your information then. The reason I ask is, I'm very well connected with military, obviously. Yep. And he's taking advantage of it. One of my biggest supporters is about to be the Attorney General of the state of Kansas.
Now, when you hear these past few clips, I think it's pretty clear that Terry France is not happy with anything that Adam was doing, that he was totally going to be on Snafu's side. He needed no proof. He didn't ask for no proof. He heard what Snafu Snaps had to say, and he was on board with the whole thing. He didn't say, do you have proof of this? Or, how do I know you're telling the truth? How do I know that he didn't question anything? He believed him. And at that point, they were going to start exchanging emails. It's when Adam got a hold of him when everything started to change. But up till now, if you want to listen to the whole, phone conversation, go to Snafu Sap's channel. It's on there. My deal here is just to point out specifics, okay? And right now, Terry France is totally on board, and he doesn't care that it's t-shirts. He doesn't care that it was a few years ago. He doesn't care about any of that. He's on board. What do I need? What do you need? I'll help you. That's what Terry France is all about. Now you're going to hear the Terry France that I think maybe got a little padded pocket. So let's check that out.
Well, the videos on me just said they sold some t-shirts. That's all it is. It's not a big deal. Because I focus on helping the next veteran. I don't worry about the next veteran after they're getting ripped out. You can find a scammer. Well, I know, but this is on a huge now. This guy's scamming veterans every day, brother. Well, do you think I should go out and take up your cause and stop doing what I'm doing? No, that's why I asked if we, I was hoping we could understand what my importance is. Okay, what states are you filing in? What states are you filing in? I'm not going to file anything until there's a case. You actually told us, you said you were going to file in the state of Washington, Seattle, and Kansas. File everywhere that you're going to file, but I can find better ways of doing it if you've got something of more importance that somebody sold some shirts and didn't give me the proceeds. Well, it's the charity that, what about the people that donated to the charity? 4 years ago. It's 4 years ago. It's 3, and it's actually the statute of limitations still doesn't matter. It's still illegal. I understand you have a mission. I wasn't harmed in this. They got some money that they said was going to go to me. Okay. I didn't put out the efforts. I didn't put out any shirts. I didn't put out any money. Okay. They just didn't give me, and they scammed it. They got something. Adam or $10. Did they? Listen to me. What? I don't know if they got $10 or $10,000. Oh, it's more than $10. How can I make that? How can I make it important? It's more than $10. If I have, okay. Tell me how much it was. Okay, well that's what I'm saying. We need to get this legalized on it. No, we don't. No, we don't. You don't go to a gunfight without loading the gun with bullets. If you don't have any bullets. Sure. Well, no, I totally get it. Not there are bullets. Well, I don't have time to waste on something that I don't know if it was over $10. Well, I'll tell you right now, it's probably over hundreds and hundreds of dollars. Hundreds, if not thousands. Like, if not thousands. This guy reaches thousands of people every night. It's probably thousands of dollars that he has probably doesn't cut it in a court of law, my friend. No, but he has committed felony charity fraud on the donator, influencing the donator. And have been prosecuted if you got proof of that. Well, that's what we're trying to work with you to see what we can do. Have they contacted you? Just curious? About what the is? Okay. Well, because like I said, there's a lot of things to this puzzle. So, well, I mean, if you can do that at least for us, that would help. A video statement, basically just saying, yeah, that's what I'm doing. Yeah, there's something that proves that they have done something illegal. But you're right.
So you can clearly hear Terry France's position has completely flipped around. How much was he paid? Who knows? How much money did Marfoogletv and News Adam, aka Christopher, and Dex, aka Michael Sutton, how much did they collect? Well, I don't know. It was September, the end of September, mid-September. So October to November, November through December, I think 6 or something like that. So how much did they really collect? Was it, like they say, $718 and then Adam threw in the rest to make it $1,157, something like that? But, or was it more? Well, I don't know. I think we should put out um, a little email or a little message saying that if you purchased a t-shirt, please email us and send us your receipt as proof. And let's see if we can find out how many t-shirts were actually purchased, because I think it was more than $700. I'm pretty sure. But do you see how Terry France flipped a switch there? First he was all for it, gung ho. No one's going to take advantage of him, and he knows the attorney general personally, and all this other BS. But then after Adam got a hold of him, oh, there's no fraud here. There's no, nothing here. Nothing to see here. So you can completely see the change in him. Okay. Now this is the end of part 4. Part 5 is continuing on with this, where I'm going to show you Adam's, when you lie too much and you can't keep track of your lies, you actually tell the truth. And that will be at the beginning of this next section of this part of part 4. I'm still going to call it part 5, but it's continuing on with this section. It's an hour long, so I split it in half into 30-minute sections. So it's uploading, and I will get that to you within maybe even tonight or tomorrow morning. So watch out for it. All right, thanks for listening. Y'all stay safe out there. God bless.
This rabbit hole is just way too deep for normal.